Hi, this is Shelly Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the LD Micro main event at the Lux Hotel 2014. I have with me Gary Heller, Good Times Restaurants, Inc., symbol GTIM. It's a publicly traded company. Gary, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelly, for having me today.
It's good to have you. So let's find out about Good Times. Let's let the good times roll.
Good Times Restaurant is a NASDAQ listed company. We own and operate two restaurant brands. One is Good Times Burgers and Frozen Custard, with 37 restaurants, largely in the Colorado market. We both own and operate in franchise restaurants. And we have a second brand, which is Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, which has 10 units in total, two of which we own and operate in Colorado, and the balance are operated by the brand's founders and licensed and franchisees.
How's business?
Business is spectacular. Good Times Restaurants has been on a tremendous growth train. Our comp store sales have been on an uptick for 4 years, including double-digit comps over the last year. Bad Daddy's is a relatively new brand, but it's performing extremely well. It's in the full service segment, full bar segment, versus the QSR segment of Good Times, but it's performing very well, and we are aggressively building out Bad Daddy's restaurants in Colorado.
So I've been asking a lot of people during this conference, and we're at the end of the fourth quarter. Give me your projections of where, how do you think 2015 is going to go for you?
We think 2015 is going to be a good year for our business. We have tremendous brand awareness in our markets. We have terrific traction in our brands now in three states, in the Carolinas, where Bad Daddy's is from, and Colorado in particular. The economy is performing very well, and we believe we'll continue on a strong growth trend for the next year.
So if an investor looks into what you're doing as a business, how do you look in the books?
The core business of ours is restaurants, and restaurants are the unit operating margins of our restaurants. And the core economics of both our brands, Good Times and Bad Daddy's, are at the top end of the industry in terms of our sales trends and our operating results at the store level. And that's the fundamental nature of restaurant companies. And if you look at those fundamentals, you'll see great results at Good Times.
There's a lot of money in burgers, huh?
People seem to love them.
So now, what's your background?
My background is in finance and investment banking. I did that for about 15 years. My final client in the banking space was a restaurant company. I joined that company, and I've been now in the business for about 7 years.
That happens a lot, especially as a professional. You find the company, sometimes you want to go on the other side, right?
Yeah, this is, and it's a fun business, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
So how do you finance your expansion?
Well, as a public company, we did a secondary offering last year that was focused around the transaction we did with the Bad Daddy's Burger Bar founders. So we have a very well-capitalized balance sheet, lots of cash to grow, very minimal debt. The public seems to have found us, and our stock is performing well, and now we're at a position now we just need to continue to execute our strategies.
So Gary, I'm going to ask you the most important question, as they used to say, the $64,000 question. What is the big difference between your burgers and, let's say, everybody else's?
Well, at Good Times, our beef is all natural. That's no hormones, no steroids, no antibiotics, vegetarian fed, humanely raised. We're the only QSR concept can make that claim, and it really comes out in the taste.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this website, especially if you're hungry in Colorado.
It's goodtimesburgers.com.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let the good times roll. Gary Heller, Good Times Restaurants, Inc., symbol GTIM. They're on NASDAQ. I'm Shelly Kraft. This is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the LD Micro main event at the Lux Hotel 2014 in Bel Air, California. Gary, thanks for coming on to SNN.
Thank you, Shelly. Thank you.